This was the day when 12,000 soldiers stood against 25,000, and a king who never lost a battle turned the tide in a single moment. In August 1191, after Richard I secured the city of Acre, he marched toward Jaffa, about 128 kilometers away, planning to build fortresses and supply bases along the way for a future attack on Jerusalem. But Saladin had already discovered his route through scouts and decided to ambush the Crusaders while they were still on the move. Richard, however, was not careless. He remembered how the Crusaders were destroyed at the Battle of Hattin due to heat and lack of water. So this time, he marched along the coast with supply ships, constantly delivering water and resources. From the hills and forests, Saladin watched closely, sending cavalry and archers to launch constant hit-and-run attacks, targeting horses and supply animals to slow the Crusaders down. His hidden forces moved alongside them, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. On the morning of September 7th, 1191, near Arsuf, the calm silence was suddenly broken by war. Drums and horns as thousands of cavalry charged forward. The Crusaders looked up and saw Saladin's full army, around 25,000 strong, covering the horizon, while Richard had only 12,000 men. Outnumbered but calm, Richard quickly formed a defensive line and continued moving while fighting. He realized Saladin was trying to lure his army into breaking formation and create an opening for a deadly strike. Under constant pressure, the Crusaders were pushed to their limits until the knights, Hospitaller broke orders and charged forward, followed by others. Seeing this, Richard made a decisive move. Instead of stopping them, he ordered a full counterattack. At that moment, Saladin's forces, confident of victory, relaxed slightly. But suddenly the Crusaders launched a fierce assault, charging like unleashed beasts. Richard personally led the heavy cavalry straight into the enemy archers, completely turning the battle. What seemed like certain victory slipped away, and Saladin was forced to retreat into the forests to regroup. Just as the Crusaders were about to fall into another trap, Richard ordered a halt, avoiding it perfectly. The Crusaders lost around 700 men, while Saladin's forces suffered far heavier losses, and the Crusaders continued their march toward Jaffa.